sorts of different obstacles, from just big mud holes that you have to go through full of like this clay-filled muck to jumping over gaps and water, monkey bars, rings.
You get electrocuted too, don't you?
There's obstacles where they have like electric wires that you have to crawl through, which isn't really my favorite.
And you, I mean, you have a sense of what you're going to be facing, but you don't know the specifics, do you?
No, they don't reveal any of the specifics.
You can't do a test run before?
No.
Well, but you have a little bit of an advantage, because don't you design tracks of this sort of style?
So last summer, I worked for an all-Canadian company called Mud Hero, which is operated out of Uxbridge, Ontario, and I helped them build the courses for their obstacle runs, which are similar, a little shorter and no electricity. But so yeah, I would usually run the course several times to kind of test it out and get a feel for distances and all that. So that was definitely an advantage.
Let's go back to this 24 hours thing, because you did this course and you only took a couple of breaks to eat food. So how do you keep up the energy to do this for that long and just eat a couple times?
I'm not really sure.
You don't really think about it, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like...
do you train for it?
Yeah, I like doing a lot of running and like hiking and camping and mountain biking and those kind of things. So...
would you consider yourself kind of a sort of relaxed Zen kind of guy? It seems to me like you're, and we've only just met, but it seems like your mindset is something like, yeah, okay, want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Sure. And in that manner, it doesn't seem like it's an obstacle that you can't defeat. You're just like, oh, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think it's mostly mental with any kind of challenge that relates to that.
When you're doing something for 24 hours, you can't be hyperactive. You got to have an even keel. You can't be like, oh, let's do this. You got to just keep it cool, because for 24 hours, you are dedicating your entire body, mind, and soul to this task at hand. Were you counting the laps that other people were doing? Because it's not a straight race. It's how many laps can you do in 24 hours? Did you have an idea that you were leading at any point?
Yes. So from the second lap on till about the 8th lap, it was me and another guy, a German person, who were kind of taking turns with the lead. And then he got about a 5-minute lead on me, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he broke his ankle on the same lap. And I found that out a lap or two later, that he was pulled off the course and sent to the hospital. And so I was kind of saddened by that. But then from there on, I just kept running. And a lot of people kept saying that I was going to like fade, or because I was an unknown in this event.
I'm sorry, what got you into this in the first place? Were you a distance runner, or were you just a crazy enthusiast of outdoor activities? Or what led you to this in the first place?
I'm not sure. I guess just word of mouth, talking to people, and it seemed like a cool challenge to take on. I've done a lot of...
Would you do it again now that you know, now that you've experienced it, the 100 miles, 24 hours, thinking back, do you go,
what's next?
will I do this again, or are you thinking, no way, I'm done?
Yeah, I'll probably do it next year. It was a lot of fun.
I can't believe here it is Tuesday, and this was Saturday, Sunday that you did this in New Jersey, and you're just fought. Like, are you sore?
My shoulder's pretty sore, to be honest, but that's the worst part, from pulling myself up all those obstacles.
And how do you put yourself in the competitive spirit? Because I've attended as a spectator, and I know that it's very community oriented in that, you know, you're really helping each other out get through the obstacles, and you're sort of pulling people up. And how do you get from that mindset to, you know, I've got to beat everybody? Because there was a lot of money on the line here. You won $10,000.
Yeah, well, it was... The sense of community at these races is outstanding, and it was still very much part of the race, because a lot of the obstacles you can't really do on your own, especially after you've done them 10, 15 times. So I was still helping people up obstacles, getting helped up, lending a hand all over the course throughout the entire time. So that was really cool and still very present.
How many people were competing, do you know?
I think there was 1,107 that were in this competition.
No kidding. Did you feel going into it that you had a chance of winning?
That was my plan.
Yes, going for it pretty much.
Yeah. When we crossed the border heading down, they asked what we were going to do, and I told them we were going to go do the world's toughest mutter and that I was going to win. So,
Oh, did you?
I didn't want to be cocky, but that was the plan all along.
Did you bring some fans? Like, did you bring your parents and
I
friends?
brought my girlfriend and my two roommates along, and they supported me. They stayed up all night,
Did they?
walking around the course and like giving me cheers and updates, and that was awesome because having someone there to talk to and kind of encourage you.
Well, I hope you're back next year as the two-time champ. We'll have this conversation again. Ryan Atkins, he is the World Tough Mudder champion. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations. It's 8:20. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. This is The Morning Show on Global.